You've seen them, right? The ones who come into your life like a storm, dazzling with their charm, but leaving behind nothing but destruction and chaos. The people who can make you feel like you're the most important person in the world until they've drained every last ounce of energy and you're left wondering, what just happened? We've all dealt with narcissists in one form or another. But there's a special breed of narcissists out there, those who are so deeply twisted in their need for control, they cross over into something much darker. These aren't just your run-of-the-mill, self-centered people. No, these are the demonic narcissists. They're not just interested in admiration, they want domination. They don't just want to be the center of attention. They want to break you, mold you, control you, and leave you questioning your own worth. And make no mistake, they're good at it. Better than most. They've perfected the art of manipulation, playing on your emotions like a violin. At first, they'll lure you in with their magnetic personalities, showing just enough warmth to make you feel seen. But once you're hooked, you'll realize that warmth is just a mask, a carefully constructed mask that hides their true nature. They want everything, and they'll stop at nothing to get it. So, let's get real about the demonic narcissists, because once you recognize the signs, you can finally protect yourself from their poison. 1. The mask of benevolence. Alright, let's start with this one, because this is where the danger lies. They come across as the kindest people, don't they? The ones who, on the surface, seem like they'd give you the shirt off their back if you needed it. They'll flash a perfect smile, throw you a compliment, and make you feel like you're the most important person in the room. They're good at it. And you know what? That kindness, it's not real. It's a weapon. See, the demonic narcissist isn't interested in being nice for the sake of being nice. Oh no, they have a much deeper agenda. Everything they do is for a reason. Everything they say, every act of kindness, it's all part of their grand strategy. They've been observing you, studying you, and they know exactly what to do to pull you in. Ever heard the phrase, "I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine"? For them, it's more like, "I'll scratch your back, but I'm going to demand your soul in return." They'll offer you things, gifts, attention, validation, but the catch is, they're never truly given freely. There's always an unspoken debt attached. You can't see it at first, but it's there, like a shadow lurking just behind the kindness. You've probably felt it before. How they seem to know exactly what to say when you're down. How they seem to be the only ones who truly understand you. And maybe that's how they reel you in. They make you feel like they're the one person who truly gets you. But deep down, they're not seeing you. They're seeing a tool, a means to an end. And when you start to need them, when you start relying on their kindness, that's when they pounce. They've set the trap, and when you're caught in it, they'll twist it around on you, making you feel guilty for needing them in the first place. That kindness they showed, it was never about you. It was about what you could give them. And once they've gotten what they wanted, whether it's your energy, your trust, your time, they'll discard you faster than yesterday's news. You've been played. And trust me, you're not the first. 2. Empathy. They wear it like a costume. Empathy. The weapon they wield like a scalpel, cutting so deep, you won't even realize it until it's too late. Demonic narcissists are masters of pretending to care. They've studied human emotion like a science, mimicking empathy like a well-rehearsed actor on stage. At first, you'll think they're the most compassionate person you've ever met. They know exactly what to say when you're upset. They'll stroke your ego, listen intently, and make you feel heard. But don't be fooled, my friend. This isn't empathy. It's a performance. They're not in it for you. They're in it for themselves. They want to see you vulnerable, open, and trusting. Why? Because once they've wormed their way into your heart, they'll manipulate those emotions. They'll use what you've shared against you, twist your weaknesses into leverage to control you. And when it suits them, that empathy will vanish quicker than a magician's trick. As the saying goes, actions speak louder than words, and the truth is, they're just not there when you need them most. When you're struggling, where are they? MIA, because the moment the curtain falls, so does the act. You're left holding the bag, realizing that the person who seemed to care was really just wearing a mask, an actor playing a part. And you were the fool who believed it. 3. The gaslighting sorcery. You've probably heard of gaslighting, but let's break it down because this is where they get really dangerous. A demonic narcissist doesn't just manipulate you, they rearrange your reality. They will twist, distort, and turn your perception of truth into something so unrecognizable, you'll start to question your own sanity. They're so good at it, you'll wonder if you were the problem all along. Remember when you clearly saw them do something that pissed you off, but then they calmly deny it, and with that sickening smile tell you, you must be imagining things. Or worse, I never said that, when you know they did. Gaslighting isn't just a petty trick, it's psychological warfare. They're not just trying to make you doubt your memory, they want to make you doubt yourself. Every time you trust your instincts, they'll twist it, making you second-guess everything. You'll feel like you're living in a fog, unable to trust what you know to be true. The worst part, over time, you'll start losing confidence in your own thoughts. You'll feel like you're losing your grip on reality. And they'll stand there, watching you unravel, because they know they're the ones pulling the strings. And that's their ultimate power. 4. The charm that conceals the beast. Let me tell you something, the charm? It's the bait. They'll walk into a room and light it up. Magnetic. Charismatic. It's like they've got a force field of confidence that pulls people in. They've got that silver tongue that can charm a snake. You'll find yourself laughing at their jokes, hanging on every word they say. And in the beginning, you'll think, this person is special. They get me. But that's the thing about demonic narcissists. They don't care about you. They care about the game. And you, my friend, are just a pawn in it. You see, they know exactly what makes you tick. They've studied you, analyzed you, and now they're using that information like a surgeon uses a scalpel. They know how to make you feel seen, how to make you feel important. They'll tell you exactly what you need to hear, and for a while, you'll think you found someone who actually cares. But just beneath the surface, it's a cold, calculating beast. They're not your friend. They're not your confidant. They are your enemy, wearing the mask of an ally. And when they're done playing, when they've drained you of everything they need, they'll vanish without a trace. They were never there for you. They were only there for themselves. Like the saying goes, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he didn't exist. And the greatest trick the demonic narcissist pulls, convincing you that their charm is real. 5. The silent saboteur. Now, this one's a subtle killer. Silent, sneaky, and devastating. Demonic narcissists don't always need a shout to tear you down. Sometimes, all they need is silence. And trust me, that silence will cut deeper than any insult they could hurl your way. You ever notice how they can just ignore you? The cold shoulder. The moments where you're in the same room, but it's like you're invisible to them. That silence. It's a weapon. It's designed to break you. Because here's the thing. People need validation. They need connection. And when that's withheld, you start questioning your worth. Think about it. They know how to make you feel like you're not even there. They'll pull away emotionally, give you the silent treatment when you're at your most vulnerable. It's like you've been hit by a freight train. No words, no comfort, just pure, soul-crushing neglect. And you'll find yourself running in circles, wondering, what did I do wrong? Meanwhile, they're sitting back, watching you spin out of control, enjoying every second of it. Because when you're begging for their attention, you're playing right into their hands. It's not just about control. It's about stripping you of your confidence, piece by piece. And when you're emotionally starved, they'll pounce. And that's when the cycle begins again. 6. The eternal victim. Now, I'll tell you something about demonic narcissists that'll blow your mind. They are never a problem. No matter what happens, they'll turn it around on you. They'll twist every situation to make it look like they're the victim. Your needs doesn't matter. Their problems, world-shattering. You could be in the middle of a crisis, and somehow they'll manage to make it all about them. They'll throw a fit, cry, play the wounded soul, and you'll end up comforting them. Meanwhile, you're left holding the bag, still dealing with your own mess, and here they are, sucking the life out of you by demanding attention for their hardships. And they're masters at it. If you ever confront them, watch how quickly they'll turn it into an emotional blackmail session. I can't believe you don't care about me. I'm the one who's been hurt here. They'll play the victim card with such finesse that even you start to doubt your own perspective. And let's face it, the worst part isn't even their manipulation, it's how effective it is. They've got you twisted up in their drama, making you feel guilty for needing anything from them. It's an emotional prison. They lock you in, and every time you try to escape, they pull you back in with another round of woe is me. You're trapped, and they love it. 7. The emotional black hole. Here's the final blow, the one that breaks you completely. Loving them is like pouring water into a bottomless pit. It never fills up. No matter how much you give, it's never enough. They'll take your love, your time, your energy, everything, and they'll suck it up like a vacuum. You'll give them all your care, all your patience, and they'll look at you like you're not doing enough. They'll make you feel like you're the one who's selfish, and you start questioning yourself. Am I really doing enough? Am I not loving them the way they deserve? You'll try harder, give more, but it's like tossing pennies into a well. The pit just keeps getting deeper. And then, when you're exhausted, when you've drained yourself dry, they'll accuse you of not caring. This is the dark side of narcissism. They feed on your emotions, leaving you empty. And when they've sucked every last drop from you, they'll walk away without so much as a glance back because they're on to their next target. They've learned the art of emotional exploitation, and you were just a stepping stone. And you know what the cruelest part is? You'll still be clinging to the hope that one day you'll give them enough to fill that hole. But here's the truth. That hole will never be filled. Because they weren't looking for love, they were looking for control. And you, my friend, were just a vessel. All right, let's wrap this up. Demonic narcissists, they're not just the self-absorbed jerks we all know. No, these are the people who don't just drain you, they devour you. They wear kindness like a mask, but underneath, it's all about manipulation, control, and destruction. They'll charm you, make you think you're special, then slowly start twisting your reality until you don't even trust your own mind. They play the victim card so smoothly, you'll be comforting them while they destroy you. And that silence they give you when you need them most? That's not just indifference, that's a tactic, a calculated move to break you down. But here's the thing you need to remember, these people are emotional black holes. You can pour your heart into them, but it'll never be enough. They'll just suck you dry and move on to their next victim. So, here's your takeaway. Recognize these traits. Spot the signs. Protect yourself, because if you don't, you'll find yourself swallowed whole by their darkness. If you found this valuable, if it woke you up to something you didn't see before, do me a favor, hit subscribe, drop a like, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you want more truth about navigating life's dark corners, don't miss the other videos on this channel. Stay sharp, stay smart, and don't let anyone steal your soul.